Okay, as a parent, have you ever looked at your child's backpack and just wondered, is that thing too heavy? Well, in the next few minutes, we're going to give you a super simple guide to make sure that daily load is safe and comfortable. Let's jump right in.
So that's the big question, right? Is your child's backpack too heavy? It seems simple, but honestly, the answer is so important. That bag they lug around every single day, it can affect their comfort, their energy, and yeah, even their posture in the long run, probably more than you'd think.
So, how heavy is too heavy? Well, lucky for us, the experts have a really simple rule of thumb, and it all boils down to this one number: 10%.
And here it is, the 10% rule. Basically, for everyday school use, your child's backpack shouldn't weigh any more than 10% of their total body weight. Now, you might hear some people say 15% is the absolute max, but 10% is really the safe and recommended target to aim for.
This chart makes it super clear. So, let's say your child weighs around 40 kilograms. That's about 88 pounds. Their bag shouldn't be any heavier than 4 kilos. Here's a quick challenge for you. Try weighing their packed school bag on your bathroom scale tonight. Seriously, the result might actually surprise you.
Let's be real for a second. Your child probably isn't going to come home and say, "Hey, my backpack is too heavy." They just get used to it. So how can you tell? Well, there are 4 really simple visual cues you can look for.
First up, just watch how they walk. If you see them leaning forward, kind of like they're walking into a really strong wind, that's a classic sign. It's their body trying to balance out a heavy load that's pulling them backward.
Okay, sign number 2. When they take off their backpack, just take a quick peek at their shoulders. If you see deep red marks or grooves where the straps were digging in, that means there's way too much pressure in one spot.
The third one is maybe the most obvious. Just watch them put the backpack on. Does it look like a real struggle? Do they have to grunt or swing it around to get it onto their back? That is a huge red flag right there. And finally, number 4, just listen for complaints. If your child is often talking about a sore back, or a stiff neck, or sore shoulders after school, or if they just seem wiped out for no reason, it could very well be linked to the strain of carrying that heavy bag all day.
So why does all this matter so much? Well, it's not really about one single heavy day. It's about the constant, daily strain. That repetition, day in and day out, is where the real risk is.
And this is exactly what's at stake. That constant strain can lead to poor posture habits, like rounded shoulders, cause daily muscle fatigue, and put all this unnecessary pressure on a spine that's still developing. At the end of the day, a lighter bag doesn't just prevent strain, it actually gives your kid more comfort and energy for school.
But here is the good news. Fixing this is actually pretty easy. I'm going to walk you through a simple 3-step fix you can literally start tonight.
It all comes down to these 3 things. 1. Lighten the load. 2. Pack it the right way. And 3. Adjust the fit. Let's break down each one.
First, lightening the load. Try to make it a new family habit to repack the bag every evening. Take out anything that isn't needed for the very next day. A quick weekly clean-out is also a great idea, to get rid of all those old papers and random supplies that just accumulate.
Okay, second is how you pack. And this might just be the most important tip of them all. The rule is super simple. The heaviest items always go closest to your child's back. This keeps the weight centered and close to their body, which makes the whole bag feel so much lighter and way more stable.
Think of this chart as your little cheat sheet. Heavy textbooks or a laptop, they go flat right up against the back panel. Notebooks and the lunch kit, they can go right in the middle. And all the small stuff, like a pencil case, should go in the front pocket. This helps keep the bag from feeling top-heavy or unbalanced. Now, of course, the design of the backpack itself can make a huge difference in how comfortable it is to carry any load, heavy or light.
So, the next time you're out shopping for a backpack, keep an eye out for these key features. Wide padded straps are an absolute must for spreading out the weight. A structured back panel adds great support, and a chest strap is awesome for stability. And of course, having multiple compartments makes it so much easier to follow those packing rules we just talked about.
And really, this says it all. Taking just a few minutes to pack the bag the right way, it isn't just about the weight. It's about balance. It's about comfort. And hey, it might even make those hectic school mornings a tiny bit easier.
So here's the one thing to take away from all this. Could a quick 5-minute check of your child's backpack tonight make their entire school day tomorrow feel just a little bit lighter? It's such a small change, but it can make a really big difference.